Ladies and gentlemen, the sound effects and theme song have been omitted for this special Teen Drivers edition of the Price is Right Pricing Game Recap. Enjoy. And now it's time for a special Teen Drivers edition of the Price is Right Pricing Game Recap for Monday, May 28th, 2012, Memorial Day. On this special episode of the show, where all the games were played for cars, yes, all the games, we played the following games: Money Game, Pick a Number, Checkout, Range Game, More or Less, and believe it or not, another card game in the second half. A game that is played too much, no pun intended. That's too much is what I'm talking about. The first contestants on stage were mothers Stacy and son Gary, who bid perfectly on a pair of cameras. They played Money Game for a Honda Hybrid CRZ modeled by Amber Lancaster. The third number was 9. First, the mother-son team chose 23, behind which was a dollar sign. Then they chose 21 and found another dollar sign. Next, they chose 19, which naturally had the front of the car behind it. Then they chose El Cheapo 09, behind which was a dollar sign, believe it or not. So now they had $53 and one more chance. They picked 57, and behind 57 was a dollar sign. So they won $110 in cash. The back of the car was behind 31, so the prize was $19,931. Now these days, watching Money Game feels like watching the movie Groundhog Day. Almost every time, the first two picks are busts, the third is the front of the car, and the last two are busts. And it happens over and over and over again. I think it's because they're not having much luck with the front of the car. Anyway, Stacy and Gary won $110 for a consolation win. Mother Joya and daughter Donna played Pick a Number for a Chevy Sonic 2 LS modeled by Rachel Reynolds. Joya and Donna had shirts saying Okie Moms Love Drew and Okie Girls Love Drew, respectively. Now, the price of the car was $17,200 blank 4. The fourth number was 0, 2, or 5. They chose the 5, which is exactly what I picked. The 5 was placed by Manuela. How is her last name pronounced? Anyway, when Drew revealed the number, it was a 5, and Joy and Donna won the car. Drew pointed out that Donna just became the youngest car winner in Price is Right history. Mother Carolyn, who had a shirt saying Higher Insurance, and daughter Caitlin, who had a shirt saying Reason for Higher Insurance, played Checkout for a Fiat 500 modeled by Amber and priced at $17,000 even. The total of the guesses of the prices of the items had to be within $2 above or below the actual total. The items included Tiger's Milk Protein Bar, Dreyer's Peanut Butter Cup Ice Cream, Aussie Shampoo, Tina's Bean and Cheese Burrito, and finally a 4-pack of Rockstar energy drinks. For the protein bar, the guess was $2. Next, they tried $3.50 for the ice cream. Now, I can understand these guesses considering the norm of the prices of the items in this game, but these items might be a little cheaper. Anyway, for the shampoo, they guessed $4. For the burrito, they went for $1.50. Finally, they guessed $8 for the energy drink, even though the crowd wasn't happy with that one. Total was $19 even. Now, the price of the protein bar was 79 cents, so they were off by $1.21. Uh-oh. The ice cream was actually $1.29, a difference of $2.21. Double uh-oh. The price of the shampoo was $3.29 for a difference of 71 cents, so they did better there. Just checking to see if they were going to come in. Anyway, the price of the burrito was actually 45 cents, a difference of $1.05. So the energy drink had to be at least 12 bucks, and that didn't seem likely. And the price was $6.99 for a total of $12.81 and a difference of $6.19. Now, this certainly wasn't their game, but I can understand how hard it must be to work with that setup. Manuel Sr. and Manuel Jr. played range game for a Nissan Versa S modeled by Manuela, the price of which was at least $16,600. They stopped the $150 rangefinder between about $16,788 and $16,938. That's just an estimate. And the actual retail price of the car was $16,735. Just a bit late. God, that hurts. Father, son, and Andrew... Sorry. Father Andrew and son Jake played more or less for two Michael Kors designer handbags modeled by Manuela, a Spalding iNet basketball hoop with MP3 player, docking station, and 4 basketballs modeled by Amber, a Dell desktop computer with 2 terabyte hard drive, 18 gigs of RAM, and 24-inch HD display, and to top it all off, a Hyundai Elantra GLS modeled by Rachel. By the way, the computer was modeled by Amber. First, were the handbags more or less than $300? The father-son team said more, and they were right, so they won that prize worth $626. Next was the basketball hoop more or less than $2,000. They chose less, and they were right again. The price was $1,540. Was the computer more or less than $2,800? They went less again, and they were right again, so they won that prize worth $2,328. Now it was time to play for the car. Was the car price more or less than $19,800? The father-son team's guess was less. Tough choice, but I was thinking more. Anyway, when Drew pulled back, up came the word less. It was $18,970 and they won it all. The grand total winnings including the car was $24,294, and this is the first official win for more or less this season. Finally, mother Yolanda and son Cedric played, oh brother, that's too much for a Scion XB modeled by Manuela. They said the words on the fourth price of $20,575. Did they win the car? Nope. The price was $18,049 as Manuela revealed it. So they were one price too late. The price just over the retail price was $18,662. So we had pick a number and more or less one. and we gave away $610 in cash, all won by Stacy and Gary, $500 for a perfect bid, and $110 in money game. The MVPs of The Price is Right are Joy and Donna, and Andrew and Jake, plus contestant recognition goes to Stacy and Gary for their perfect bid and $110 win in money game, and to Joy and Donna for their showcase win, including Lamar Men's Snowboard Accessories modeled by Manuela, a KHS Elite 500 mountain bike also modeled by Manuela, a 9-Fitch surfboard modeled by Manuela, again, and a Ford F-150 style side regular cab XL modeled by Rachel. They bid $24,050, actual retail price $26,525, a difference of $2,475. Their grand total today was $44,486. Maybe the runners-up in the showcase, but the big winners of the day. Background songs you just heard were Drive My Car by the Beatles, Drive by the Cars, and I Can't Drive 55 by Sammy Hagar. Tonight, The Price is Right Pricing Game Recap is sponsored by We Play. Mr. Horgan couldn't do the recap tonight, so I filled in for him, but he'll be back tomorrow. Till then, this is I'm 264 Shirt reminding you to help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered. Happy Memorial Day and drive safely.